So we are basically having a very special diesel episode of Our Road to Camelot. If you own a diesel truck or a diesel car, you're gonna want to watch this video. All right, so getting into it right after this. Well, as you know, we have been traveling on the road for a while. We bought this truck. It's a turbo diesel Dodge Ram 3500, brand new in 2019. It only had 11 miles on it, and we knew very little about diesel vehicles at the time. It's been an amazing tow vehicle for our Keystone Cougar that we had, and now for our Montana High Country. It is more than enough power that we need to get this thing pulled all over the country. But what's basically happening, or what basically happened, is we had an error message that popped up while we were in Arizona toward the end of our winter stay that said that the exhaust filter was full, power was reduced, and we needed to go see the dealer. Okay. So we're going to be jumping into it, and you'll be seeing a lot of stuff that went on. But what happened is that I called the dealership, and the dealership there in Phoenix, now they've been really good for us in the past when I did just basic maintenance, but once we have a real problem, they wanted me to drop it off and leave it there for 4 days before they were even going to look at it. So I asked, is there any way can I make an appointment 4 days out and we'll take it in when you're ready to look at it? Nope, we don't do it that way. That's weird. Maybe there's something I don't know, but it just seemed odd that I couldn't just bring it in when they had time to look at it rather than have to let it sit for that length of time. So anyways, we did some research. Hard to find any information on that. I understand the regeneration process, but once that filter gets full, the regeneration doesn't happen. So I found one bit of information that said, take it out on the highway, keep up on freeway speed, sort of like what you do for a regen, and it will basically heat up and burn off those carbon particles and it'll clear itself out. Well, if you remember the trip we took a little while back to Flagstaff, that's what that trip was all about. You have this exhaust filter that's a particle filter that has to get blown out every now and then. So we're going to take a drive up to Flagstaff to blow that particle filter out. Hopefully that will work so we don't have to take it to the dealership to have them clean it, because otherwise it's a pretty expensive job at the dealership and we want to avoid that. So yeah, so we're gonna have some fun and head on up to Flagstaff today. So here we go. Okay, not sure if it took care of the issue with the truck, but the interesting thing is it ran perfectly fine.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what that warning light is.
It very well could be the fact that it just needs to be reconnected.
Yeah, it just has to be reset. So we'll probably do that.
Yeah.
So after we did the Flagstaff round trip, we realized it didn't work. Nothing happened. I did a little bit more research, and some other people said, well, if you tow, if you tow your vehicle, your trailer with you and take it on a trip, that it will eventually blow itself out there as well. So we thought, you know what, we're getting ready to launch. We're going to be heading to Bullhead City. Maybe it will clear itself out going to Bullhead. So we did the Bullhead City run, and to be honest, I then understood what the reduced power meant. We were barely able to climb hills with this thing. When we hit a hill, top speed was maybe 40-45 miles an hour to get up the hill. And it's a lot of uphill leaving Phoenix getting to Bullhead City. So that was not fun, very stressful that day. So I made an appointment with a dealership in Las Vegas, hoping that it would clear itself up before that. Dawn did some more research and we found this product, and here it is. It's Diesel DPF Exhaust and Emission System Cleaner, Diesel Regen Medic, and it looks like it's supposed to do everything that we wanted to do. So we're going to go ahead and get this in the tank. So this product that we found, it comes in a couple of different formulas, and we needed the formula that was going to clean out the filter and reset the check engine light and get everything back to normal again. They have another one that's more of a maintenance product, and we will probably be using that on a regular basis when we get back to Arizona, because those winter months of just doing around town driving to and from the market kills a diesel engine. You need to get a diesel engine out on the road and opened up. So anyways, to continue on with the saga, we went ahead and went to AutoZone and bought the bottle of this stuff. And what happened was we decided, okay, we're going to do another side trip. And that's when we went down to Havasu. Havasu is all about blowing it out. We needed to keep the RPMs up at highway speeds, which we did. We were able to keep it at 2,000 to 2,500 RPM the whole trip. And we basically had a quarter of a tank of gas we started with, and that's what you're supposed to have. We poured the solution in. It's formulated to burn in your diesel tank with a quarter of a tank of diesel. It says 20 to 30 miles. We went 47. After 20 miles, the next possible chance to put fuel in was 47. We needed to fuel up before we got back to Bullhead City because we were pretty low. We put the juice in it, drove all the way to Havasu, and we did put 10 gallons in it when we got here. So we basically gonna wander around here, get back, and hopefully in the next 24 to 48 hours the light will go out. If it works, we'll let you know. We get back to Bullhead City and still no change, though I was feeling optimistic. We still didn't do much driving until we had to hit the road to go to Pahrump Valley. Well, as we are driving on the highway, once again, there's a long hill climb outside of Bullhead City heading toward Las Vegas, and it was grueling. 45 miles an hour tops to get up and over that. Thank goodness it is 4-lane. We were not on the 95 side, we were on the Nevada side of the Colorado River. So we're heading up the river, and about 40 miles, I want to say 30, 40 miles outside of Las Vegas, the filter full indicator went away and regeneration in progress came on. I let out a yell, scared Dawn. She thought someone was running into us. No, it actually started to regenerate now. So we had another 30, 40 miles to Las Vegas, and then another 55, 60 miles to Pahrump Valley, to the campground. And by the time we got to the campground, regeneration had finished. We were so excited. Okay, so the final chapter to this video, check engine light is officially off.
Yay!
Yeah, so the whole system worked. The fluid we put in is a go. If you have the same issue, I'll probably recap the steps one last time, but you have the tank at a quarter of a tank, you pour the fluid in, you drive for 20 to 30 miles. We did 47 for good measure before you put more fuel in. We went ahead and, well, we could have filled up, but we didn't because we were kind of on the California border and fuel was expensive there. So we waited until we got fully back into Arizona to completely fill up. And then basically we just kept driving every chance we got. The next time we pulled the fifth wheel from Laughlin or Bullhead City all the way to Pahrump.
Yep.
And for a good 60 miles, it said, it started to say regeneration began, keep driving. We had at least 60 to 80 miles. We were able to keep driving, and that basically did the trick. The regeneration stopped, and this is a couple days later. We haven't driven the truck in a couple days, got in the truck, and the check engine light is officially out. Problem solved. We are back to good. So
yes,
try that out if you're having the same issue, and hopefully you have the same great luck.
But we also did learn that there is an additive that every time we fill it, we should probably go ahead and put that additive in.
Yeah, they do have another additive that is not quite as strong, but it'll help keep it clean. Yeah. And I'm thinking when we're in Arizona, we will definitely use it with every fill up there because we don't do a lot of driving.
No, we don't.
And we don't get up to highway speeds very often. So
and we probably should.
So we will. And if we find ourselves over the summer where the gen light comes on, we'll probably buy some and pour it in then. So
yep, that's
it. Hit that subscription button. Thumbs up for good measure.
And hit that bell, let you know when we post every Sunday at 2. And don't forget our Facebook and
Instagram. Are you doing that?
I am.
Yeah,
when
good.
There's something good to put on Instagram.
Awesome. So anyway, we might actually put a picture of the stuff on it. So okay, very good. That's it. We'll see you guys on the road.
All right, Salancha.